Hello, welcome back. I'm not the biggest fan of the moon. This huge light ball ruining deep sky images, but from time to time it overcomes me and I have to go for a beautiful moon session. I wanted to start with landscape shots of the rising moon over some fields and trees, and that went terribly wrong. I was standing with my TS 70mm imaging star on a small tripod in the fields, only accompanied by some dudes fishing near my location, when I was waiting for the moon to rise. And so I was waiting and nothing happened. I thought maybe the moon was not bright enough during the day, but then I thought of these beautiful and spectacular moon rises during blue hours. Sadly, I really was too optimistic because I was staring at the trees waiting for the moon to come when I suddenly realized that it was already there, barely visible. I did my best to take some shots, but I was a little bit deceived after all. Next time I know the sun needs to be totally gone before catching cool landscape images of the moon rising. Even 97% illumination aren't enough. Moon session Step 2. Later on I set up my TS 70mm imaging star again, but this time on the Celestron AVX at home in my garden. I took some shots with the Canon RP and recorded some videos as well. Usually it's crap that some cameras use crop factors if you want to shoot in 4K, but for moon shots it's gold because you get a higher magnification. By the way, I like combining moonshots with different exposure times, like these in recent times.
Third step.
Now I set up my C9 for the later visible ISS, but before that I collected some high magnified moonshots, as well taken in 4K, but this time with the ASI 1600 MCC camera. So that's it for the moon. At last I tried the first time ever to take images of the ISS. I've only known in theory how to take images of the space station. I had no idea of the right exposure time I'd need and so on. So I've decided to focus with the Bartinov mask using a bright star, and then I've set the exposure time I thought that could fit. So then finally the ISS appeared. I tried to take a look at the laptop screen while manually centering the object, but it was not possible. I thought, well, let's try it even if it will be overexposed to something. After a few minutes I could take a look at the result, and yes, there was really something to see. Of course, it's nothing compared with some other guys out there, but I'm quite happy with the result regarding that it was my first attempt ever. At least you can see the big solar panels and the structure of the station. My moon session took place one night before a moon eclipse. I checked the conditions and had to realize that I will not have the chance to see a lot, because the total moon eclipse takes place when it's not dark enough anymore. I did my best, set an alarm and stood up, but the moon was hiding behind clouds near the horizon. So no moon eclipse images for me. I hope you had more luck. See you soon and clear skies.